Hi there, family. This is day number 30 of the lockdown. We have a caption for these devotions that says lockdown, but not limited. I can't believe that for 30 days we have been doing this together. But I'm so glad I had the opportunity of sharing with you, and we have just a few more days of the lockdown, God willing, to be over. But Joel 2:25 says, I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten, the crawling locust, the consuming locust, and the chewing locust, my great army which I sent among you. You shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, who has dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be put to shame. My beloved, as this lockdown comes to a close, we're winding down, and you don't know what to expect. Some of you, you're worried about your job. Others are worried how you're going to pay the bills. And then there is the worry of your business, the children's schooling, and all the rest of it. I have a word for you. The Bible says God is saying to us today, fear not. Don't be afraid. This God who's brought you so far is the God who's going to keep you for the future. And here's a promise from Joel. And he says, I'll restore to you the years that have been eaten. You know, people can only restore a certain amount of things or a certain number of things, but they can never restore the years to you. People will tell you, if your time is gone, it's gone. If you've wasted the years, you'll never get them back. But here is God. He's saying it doesn't matter how many years were lost. God says, I'll restore it to you. It doesn't matter how those years were lost, whether the crawling locust, consuming, chewing locust, or the swarming locust took away your years. Did the virus take away your years? Did the lockdown take away your time? God says, I am going to restore that. And you know what he says? You'll eat in plenty and you'll be satisfied. When God does the restoration, he brings you to a place of satisfaction. And hear these words. He says, you shall eat in plenty. That means you're going to have more than enough. I guarantee you, if you're trusting God, you're not going to be in lack, because this is a time for God's restoration. And he says, you'll eat in plenty, be satisfied, and you will praise the name of the Lord. I like these verses so much. Please read Joel chapter 2 and you will see how God restores his people. If God did it before, God is going to do it again for you. So as this lockdown comes to a close, say, Lord, you're the God that can restore. That's what you said through Joel the prophet. And I want you to do that in my home, my family, my business, my career, in my children's life. And you know what God says? My people shall never be put to shame. If you're a child of God, everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna talk to you again tomorrow, and in a few days' time we'll be over. But I'm believing God to bless you, locked down, but not limited, because God is on your side.